4:17 a.m. Gunfire behind me. My right hand gripped a USB drive. My left hand held nothing. The river sound grew louder. Tumen River. Stop. We'll shoot. I didn't look back. Never. I spent 15 years reading lies. In front of cameras, with perfect pronunciation, with perfect smiles. Now it's time to prove those lies. My name is Yoon Seojin. A fake name. My real name doesn't matter anymore. North Korean Central Broadcasting main news anchor. 15 years of experience. The Republic's finest voice. That's what people called me. I entered Broadcasting University at 20. Height 178 centimeters. Standard weight. Loyalty to the party verified. Parents were party officials. Grandfather an anti-Japanese fighter. Perfect background. On entrance day, the professor said, "You will become the voice of the party. Every word from your mouth will reach directly into the people's hearts." I trembled. With pride. 4 years of training. Voice, pronunciation, breathing, expression management. Reading news scripts wasn't simple recitation. You had to inject emotion. Appropriate anger, appropriate joy, appropriate sorrow. Everything was in the manual. When mentioning American imperialist invaders, slightly furrow your brows and lower your voice. Tone by 1.5 degrees. When mentioning the supreme leader, comrade, fill your eyes with respect and gently raise your voice. I was the model student. After graduation, immediate assignment to Central Broadcasting. Age 25. My first broadcast, I trembled. Under red lights, the camera lens pierced through me. This is Korean Central Television News. My voice spread across the nation. That night, my father said, "I'm proud, Seojin. You've become the face of the Republic." I smiled. Genuinely. Privileged life was sweet. High-rise apartment in central Pyongyang. One of the few buildings with working elevators. Rice rations always came on time, and I had a foreign currency store pass. Chocolate, coffee, foreign cigarettes. Things ordinary people couldn't even see. I thought it was natural. We work harder. Inside the broadcasting station, surveillance cameras were everywhere. Hallways, dressing rooms, even bathroom entrances. Colleagues suspected each other. Who said what? Who read the script wrong? Everything was reported. I was careful. Perfect loyalty. At monthly self-criticism sessions, I always made motto statements. I will thoroughly eliminate remnants of bourgeois ideology. I received applause. I got promoted. Main news anchor. Age 30. Youngest on record. The crack started small. At 35, I went to Beijing for international conference coverage. In the hotel lobby, I accidentally saw a laptop. Internet connected. The supervisor left briefly. My hands trembled. I typed, "Seoul," in the search bar. The screen opened. Skyscrapers, bright streets, cars, people. Smiling. Freely. I scrolled down. News articles. 90% of North Korean residents malnourished. Defector testimony witnessed public execution. My heart skipped 2 beats. Lies. Fabrications by South Korean puppets. But, the photos. The videos. Too specific. Comrade Seojin. The supervisor returned. I closed the laptop. Just came from the restroom. That night I couldn't sleep. Images circled in my head. Seoul's night sky. More lights than stars. After returning to Pyongyang, reading broadcast scripts felt strange. South Korean puppets have degenerated into American colonies, where people starve. I read it in front of cameras, with perfect pronunciation, but in my head, the Beijing hotel laptop screen floated. Bright streets, smiling faces, contradiction. After the broadcast, I looked in the dressing room mirror. Perfect suit, perfect hairstyle, perfect smile, hollow. Who am I? From then, I started seeing scripts differently. Patterns emerged. Same structure, same rhetoric, methods to manipulate emotions. I was a tool of propaganda. Change came by accident. Broadcasting station basement archive. While organizing old script files, I discovered it. Broadcasting Guidelines Manual. I opened it. First page. The purpose of broadcasting is not information delivery, but thought control of the people. My hands trembled. I read on. Facts can be adjusted to align with party lines. Statistics should be presented to maximize propaganda effect. Use repetition and emotional stimulation to block critical thinking. Everything was written there. What I'd been doing for 15 years. Lies, manipulation, brainwashing. I felt nauseous. That night, I decided. I need to tell the world. But how? Who to trust? Days of contemplation. Then I remembered. Park Jun-ho, broadcasting technician. Quiet, but his eyes were different. One lunchtime, I quietly asked, Jun-ho, have you ever doubted? He stopped his chopsticks, looked around. No one. Doubted what? What we do. Long silence. He nodded slightly. Every day. From that day, we became conspirators. Preparation took 6 months. Jun-ho obtained a USB. Chinese-made. Small and light. I photographed the manual in the archive. With my phone. My hands shook so much I had to retake several times. I copied broadcast script files. Manipulated statistical data. Internal directives. Everything onto the USB. 16 gigabytes capacity. Filled with truth. Jun-ho said. The Russia route is blocked. Security's tight. Then, only the Tumen River. Tumen River. Frozen river. Border guards. Minefields. Other options? None. Dawn, 3 a.m. Jun-ho's car headed toward the border village. In the darkness, he said, I go this far. Jun-ho, my part ends here. My meaning exists only if you succeed. We shook hands. His hand was cold. Thank you. Survive. I got out. A guide waited. Middle-aged man. Money? I handed it over. $500. Life savings. Follow. 2 hours walking mountain paths. Breath caught in my throat. Twisted my ankle 3 times. The guide didn't stop. Faster. Only repeated one word. Finally, the river appeared. Tumen River. Covered in ice. Cross that, it's China. My heart pounded. Now, then. Light from behind. Flashlights. Stop there. The guide grabbed my arm. Run. I ran. Like crazy. Gunfire behind. 1 shot. 2 shots. I jumped onto the ice. Sound of ice cracking beneath my feet. Run. Keep running. The guide shouted. Halfway across. A scream from behind. I looked back. The guide had fallen. Shot. Go. He waved his hand. Tears came. I couldn't go back. I ran forward. Across the river. Chinese soil. I collapsed. Couldn't breathe. Looked back. North Korean guards stood on the opposite bank. They didn't chase further. Can't cross the border. I stood up. Staggered forward. Touched my pocket. USB. Still there. Crying burst out. 3 days later, Korean Embassy. Investigation. Identity verification. Statement. USB submitted. The officer looked at the screen and said, This is remarkable material. Please use it. Of course. A week later, press conference. Cameras faced me. Familiar scene. But this time, different. Not reading lies. Speaking truth. I was a North Korean Central Broadcasting anchor for 15 years. Flashes burst. I read lies. Every day. In front of cameras. My voice trembled. But now I'll tell the truth. That night, North Korean broadcast denounced me. Traitor. Betrayer. Defector. A former colleague read it on camera. Same tone as mine. Same expression as mine. I laughed. Bitterly. Now. Small apartment in Seoul's outskirts. Night is quiet. Outside the window, lights. Lights of freedom. But one side of my chest remains heavy. Family left in Pyongyang. What happened to them? Were they punished? Sent to camps? Guilt crushes me. Every night. But I can't stop. Must continue testifying. The guide's sacrifice. Jun-ho's courage. Their share too. I'll speak the truth. Until the end. On the desk lies the USB. Small plastic piece. But what's inside? 15 years of lies. And one truth. I look outside. Dawn is coming. Darkness recedes. Light seeps in. I'm no longer the perfect voice. Trembling, cracking, imperfect. But this is my voice. Real. That's enough.